Hello, guys. Okay, so anyway. Oh, great.
Hi, people.
Need more coffee.
Okay, so what are we going to talk about today?
So we're gonna talk about my story.
For real, though.
We're talking about.
Yeah, it's a story time, but what is it about?
It's about when I was physically abused.
You gotta look at the camera, not me. By who?
But
No, talk to me like that.
I look like a toothless vampire. My mom's husband.
Okay, stop. Okay, so we're gonna go through each thing that happened where she lived, and then whenever she moved, we're gonna also go through everything, and then up till the very end of what finally happened, right? And I'll come in for my part, but most of it's hers, and we also have a audio thing too.
Yeah, but we're not gonna play that today.
We're gonna play that in a separate video.
It's gonna be called audio of.
Yeah, and it's gonna be
But
part.
that's gonna be like weeks later.
No, it's gonna be at least. It has to be like either. It has to be around this week because this is the only time I have. But it's gonna be out It's gonna be out a couple more days later after this one. So, yeah. So you can go
So
ahead.
anyway, let's change this song. Oh my gosh.
You don't have to announce it. You can just change it.
I know, I'm sorry. Anyway, I lived in Terre Haute for about like a year. Yeah, I lived in.
Is about to get her period. She's prepared.
Anyway, I lived in Terre Haute for like a year, and
Come on, just
Okay, so
talk.
So anyway, so anyway, okay, so anyway, like, I moved to Terre Haute, and then he was like, oh my gosh, he was just like, oh my gosh, like, you're on your tablet all the time. What am I supposed to do? Go outside when a dog could kill me?
And are you gonna tell them what happened before you moved? Like, who gave you the towel and stuff like that?
You give me the what?
The tablet! Are you gonna tell them, like, who gave you,
Yeah.
like, little details?
So like, she had the tablet and stuff, and then mom gave it to me, and then I was on punishment almost all the time.
What about going outside?
Like, I could not go up.
What about when you went outside? What was it for? Like, why did you go outside?
Okay, so when I was like, of course, like, I was just like, that over there. Okay. And so anyway, I went outside because I had really bad anxiety, and I'm used to going outside in the country just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna run outside. But there I couldn't because there were streets and everything, so I was just like, yeah, I don't like this. And I lived in like a smaller house than I did. And one time, I'm not really jumping ahead, I'm just telling you. But anyway, like, okay, so I'm just gonna speed through these details. but it's not like really speeding. So anyway, like, sorry.
Come on.
So anyway, like, him and my mom are like fighting, and then I step in because he's like choking her and stuff, and I say, oh my gosh, if you choke her one more time, I'm gonna kill you and stuff. And I got put on punishment a lot because just like, even mom put me on punishment like after I was abused, which is stupid. So anyway, like, he was just like, okay, I'm trying to think all of it because I think I have brain damage, okay? This is not a joke, Megan.
I know.
Work that. Work that grin off your face.
I can't take you seriously. I mean, of course, I can take it seriously whenever it's serious, but...
So anyway, my sister came over for her 21st birthday. We went to like, I don't know where. Chili's? I don't know.
I think you said it was Chili's.
Maybe. I had Arby's today.
Yeah, it was good. Okay, come on. Stop getting distracted.
Okay, so anyway, shut up, Sebastian. Thank you.
Okay, come on.
Anyway, so actually we were living in Sullivan at the time, in Terre Haute. It was just like, I called my sister on Skype, and she was like, why are you crying? And I was just like, I think I typed it to her or something. And then
Yeah, you did.
and then she was just like, okay, like, basically, calm down, it's okay. And he told me to end the call. He was mad that I was calling her. I have no idea why. Like, okay, anything I did that he did not like, basically he would go into a little tantrum and start physically abusing. And then, so first time I got choked, and then, you know, it went on with choking, hitting, beating, like physically abusing things. And then it went on until he got really mad and he blacked out and stuff. And you know where when a baby is shaken they die basically right after? When a 10-year-old or 11-year-old is shaken, they don't die, they just get brain damage. So I've been shaken before when I was like, of course, 11. And you can report this video, you can call people, but I'm safe now. It doesn't matter, like, you don't have to worry about a person, and like, you don't have to call authorities because that's already handled, and I will tell you in like a few minutes.
But just to tell you, if he does come near my sister, I'm actually very mean, so, and some of my threats may not be threats, because like if I am wanting to protect someone, then I will definitely protect them. So
She has a dagger.
okay, continue.
I'll give my kick out if you don't tell anybody. So anyway, I'm almost 12, and I said that to everybody, and they're like, damn. I'm like, so they said they were 18, and I thought they were like, they looked 14. I was just like,
So back to the topic.
okay. So anyway, I can think of topics so much. Anyway,
It's understandable. It's a hard thing to talk about.
Anyway, stop getting distracted. Anyway,
You remember where you were at?
yeah. Anyway, we moved to Sullivan when it was like no, it wasn't January. I think it was still December.
Did anything happen before or after you moved?
Before, no. No. And then, okay, so when we moved, I got to stay at my grandparents because they were the only people with internet. And the house used to be like spotless and it was so nice. Now it's dirty and it has ants.
Excuse you.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Excuse me. Okay.
Excuse you.
And my room and my mom's bedroom, because he doesn't live there right now, it was spotless. Oh my gosh, I loved it. But there was writing on the walls, which was really creepy. It was like, Dylan loves Kansas, Kansas loves Dylan. It was creepy.
Probably from kids.
Yeah. And so anyway, we moved, blah blah blah. I came back. Trying to think of something that happened. Okay, so it was still threats, beats, and then my sister had her 21st birthday. I think a few weeks after we moved.
Yeah, and wasn't she still in college? No.
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 I'm not sure. But anyway, so she came over there.
Quite a bit for college.
Yeah.
Or for work, whichever.
Yeah, she was still in college.
Yeah. She came over there for college.
Not work.
Yeah, both,
But-
actually. Because she still had work there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she moved to Linton. Okay.
So anyway, she came over. We came home a little bit late. And so he got mad, as always. Anyway, we got there late and I think I have ADHD. Jeez.
It's just hard to remember things like that.
No, I keep distracting myself. No, every time.
No, it's just hard to talk
No,
about.
every day I distract myself. Help me. Like,
That's why I want you to go
yeah.
too.
If I like somebody's talking about something, I'm like, huh?
Okay,
Is
go,
it
go
okay?
ahead. The topic.
Okay, so anyway, she came over and he poured his or her drink on her, and then she went upstairs because I got hit, and she was like, if you hit my sister again, then I will kill you myself. I will call the police. And so cold.
Excuse you. I'm sorry. You're cold. I just don't know anymore.
Thank you.
Hey.
You're gonna steal your computer now.
You actually covered up the camera.
Oh. I'm sorry. Wait, I gotta put this sleeve won't work. What? The sleeve won't work?
Okay, calm down and talk about the topic at hand while you're getting.
My arm won't fit. Okay. Anyway. Help! I'm a Tootsie Roll. I'm sorry. I'm a Tootsie Roll. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm a Tootsie Roll.
Back to the topic at hand, please.
Okay. Anyway, 'Anyway, so she got hit, and then she went upstairs because I got hit, and she was like, if you hit my sister again, then I will call the police. I will call the police. And then she was like, if you hit my sister again, then I will call the police. I will call the police. And then so she got hit, and She was called names.
Yeah, names.
B, C, R. Just retarded.
Yeah,
Which
and
isn't really a bad word, but
basically, well, like some people get offended by it. And like basically he called everyone that when he got mad. And like
so anyway, she told me to go downstairs, so I went downstairs with her, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm," another word for mad. And so she was like, "Don't go upstairs," and I was like, "I want something from upstairs. I want to show you the thing that I got." It was like a doll. She was like, okay, be safe. And she yelled up there, "Don't hit her, she's just getting her doll and stuff." Ran upstairs, ran back downstairs, and I think I tripped down the stairs. But anyway, she was the person that gets mad and she will not take things like
lightly.
Yeah. She doesn't like her sisters getting hurt by somebody
I don't either.
because it makes her upset and sad. And when I'm sorry, guys. It was sad because that person should have that on their birthday. And so anyway, sorry. People in the comments are gonna be like, "It's okay, everybody cries." And almost everybody, when I moved from Bluefield to Terre Haute, they were like, "Oh my gosh, I'm glad to see you move. Nobody liked you." And they were like, "Oh my gosh, I'm glad you're moving." And it was like, yeah, I'm glad I'm moving too. No, I seriously said that because it was sad. But anyway, so she left, blah, blah, blah. And then like a few weeks passed. In the summer, it was in the summer. And it was awesome. And so I was just like, "I'm going to Grandma and Papa's today, yay." And he was like, "You have to do your dishes." And I was like, "I'm going to do my dishes." He was like, "Okay, don't wake me up." I was like, "Then how am I supposed to tell you I'm doing my dishes? You could think I'm taking a bath or washing my hands." Blah, duh. Ooh, sorry. Wipe my eye.
Okay, come on.
So anyway, he was just like, blah, 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 and then I was like by the stove. I was really close by the stove, and
Excuse you. Excuse you again. Again. Excuse
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. So anyway,
Can you think about what happened?
I'm thinking,
I have it on my iPod.
oh my gosh, Ashley's husband is online.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know what happened. Anyway, I was like on the ground and wait. I'm glad my back is in the camera.
Come on.
Okay. So anyway,
Oh, you're silly.
wait. Anyway, I look like a tooth hair.
Okay, back to the topic, please.
So anyway, I look like a fat chubby bunny.
Come on. Back to
Anyway,
the topic.
I was on the ground by the stove, like I was sitting down, and he was like,
Frisky's wanting in here. Frisky! Good girl.
I almost said good boy. You transgender. Sorry.
Okay, back to the topic,
Frisky.
please.
Show Frisky.
Here's Frisky. She's just like, what is this device? Yeah, she just got sick, so.
She was physically abused too.
Yeah, and she just got sick, so she's not feeling well. Lay down, Frisky. You need a nap. Lay down. She doesn't know how to lay down, and like whenever you tell her.
In German.
Yeah, totally. What's
So anyway, he put his hand like on my nose and on my mouth, basically to stop me from screaming. Like, what? So anyway, I was like, you choked me, and he was like, no I didn't. And I was like, yes you did. And he was like, no I didn't. And so I said I would text mom, and he was like, then I'll take your iPod away. And I was like, no, I'm gonna text mom. I'll take your iPod away. So I think I texted, mom came home, and I was like, don't ask what happened to my face, he hit me. And then I think I went upstairs, called Poppy or something.
Yeah, you called
Grandma.
Yeah, you called.
And
Grandma.
then Papa was like, yeah, I can come get you. And then he came. I told them, and I wasn't supposed to basically tell. Like, he always said, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like, is that a threat? No, it's a promise. I don't think I'm dead.
You would have been.
Yeah. So anyway, on Halloween, I went trick or
You
treating.
skipped a few
No, I
things
didn't.
that happened. Yeah. What about the suitcase thing?
That's
that
like
happened.
in Terre Haute,
Oh.
and it's not important. He just threw the suitcase.
Aiming at you,
Yeah, it was aimed at me, but it didn't hit me.
and it hit mom in
God.
the face.
No, it didn't.
Did it? Yeah. One time,
No, it didn't.
I don't know. Well, he hit mom in the face.
Yeah. Anyway, in Sullivan, he hit mom in the face, and then her nose bled so much.
What about me going over there during the summer?
Yeah, she came over there during the summer, and then he was just like, I hate, basically, wait.
Well, he told me to do the dishes, and it was like 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
and she's
and-
supposed to take her pill.
Yeah, and, well, actually 3:30. And I wouldn't get up and do them, so he started yelling at me, and I started crying, and, mom started, like, they started fighting, and he started, like, hitting her and stuff. And we were sitting there, and I was, of course, crying, and Emily was going to start crying. And we called Grandma, and at that point, Mom had a knife, telling him that he was gonna get killed if he didn't stop. But he's not dead, unfortunately. But no one got hurt then, except for Mom having a few bruises.
And then, night of Halloween, I will forever hate that day. I will still love Halloween,
Yeah, same.
but
I just don't like that day in particular.
so anyway, I went trick-or-treating. You know, I didn't feel like going trick-or-treating. I felt actually really sick because of the cold weather and stuff. It was pretty hot actually, and I was wearing like a onesie, so I was like sweating
I didn't go at all.
my legs off. I was sweating so much.
I didn't go at all, and I got done with my homework right as my grandma and grandpa got the call.
Grandma
that,
Poppy. You
yeah,
can say Poppy.
yeah, my grandma and Poppy got the call. That
Wait,
mom.
let me talk about it.
Hold on. Okay, fine.
Okay, so anyway, like, So, Mom called Grandma because he was like being like, "Oh my gosh, you said you wanted to go trick or treating. Why? Oh my gosh, why don't you want to go anymore?"
Actually, Mom said, "Can I talk to Poppy?" And then she told him that the van was being stupid.
And it wasn't working.
Yeah, it wouldn't go backward, and whenever you pulled it in frontward, it didn't want to do anything.
And she was crying, and
Yeah.
Grandma didn't think about that because she was just like, "Yeah, the van."
Yeah, and Poppy said that he thought something was happening because Mom sounded kind of different.
Yeah.
And I got my homework done right as he was about to go out the door, and I wish I had it gotten done a little bit quicker, because we would have gotten there a bit faster. And so anyway, we got there around, I think, 10.
And he threw my food on the ground, and I was eating it. So I was kind of hungry. And yeah.
And when we got there, Emily came out, and she was crying like Frisky had gotten hit by a car or something. Do you want to talk anymore?
So anyway, like, I was bawling my eyes out like Frisky got hit by a car. Just got hit by a car not even a second ago. Don't worry, she's still alive. She's over there.
Yeah.
Very healthy too.
Except for getting sick a while ago.
Yeah. But anyway,
And I told her to calm down. And
he hit me right up here. The neighbors actually called the police. And I think they were done with the, like, abusing and stuff, because they can hear through the walls. Jeez.
yeah, and they're pretty close together too. And
Let me talk.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me say, Poppy went in to use the bathroom before he went to
check out the
yeah,
van.
to look at the van, and he apparently the person that our mom was married to didn't see him because he was being all mad and saying that he was gonna go stay at his mom's house or something like that. And okay, you can talk.
No, you keep talking.
No, I
Okay,
don't.
so
I
anyway.
don't know what else happened in the house.
So Poppy got out, and then he chased Poppy with a knife. He was like,
What about everything before that?
there was nothing before that.
Mom trying to hold him back and stuff.
Oh, yeah. So,
Me and Emily went in the house to get her stuff. Yeah,
this plug is hurting me back.
yeah.
Yeah. And then,
And he said, he basically was like, "What are you doing? You're not going anywhere." And
then he was just like,
he had a knife, of course.
and then,
Wait, what about the stuff in between that? Whenever he
There's
was hitting Mom.
oh, yeah. Well, anyway,
Before we got there, while we were getting there, go ahead.
so anyway, Poppy gets out of the house, and then he struggles to get out, and then he finally gets out of the house, and we run downstairs, of course, take the dogs outside, and a few minutes after that, I'll tell the story, of course, but a few minutes after that, the police arrive, and he's just like, "Oh my gosh, get out of my house, you old,
He,
nobody wants your old," and like, I was just like, "Hey, you don't talk to Poppy like that," because Poppy was actually in
Vietnam
and
War.
he's seen
A lot more stuff than most people can imagine.
and then he was just like, try being he was just like, you scared? And he was just like, try being in Vietnam.
He was like, no, you'd be scared being in Vietnam with me.
Yeah. I thought Poppy was terrified.
And my grandpa actually hit me in the stomach because I was trying to be braver than I actually was.
You could just say Poppy. Why did he hit me in the stomach?
Because he was putting me behind him.
Oh, yeah. Probably accidentally, but he was just
And-
like, no.
He thinks, well, he was like calling me names and everyone else, and he was like, well, it's your fault. He was like basically aiming at me more than anyone else.
He was like, it's your fault because you don't like me. So anyway,
And I was just saying the truth to Emily. How I felt. It's not. Is there a crime against it? Because if there is, then I should probably be dead by now.
the charger's hurting my back.
What about you with the paring knife?
Oh yeah. So he was just like, I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna kill your B of a daughter, or lazy A daughter or something. Don't know.
This
He was just like, okay, so how it started, he was just like, you're ugly, you're fat, you have no friends, and I was like, yes, I actually do have friends. And then he was just like, no, you don't, you're ugly, nobody likes you. And I'm like, no, you're just jealous because you're just like a hater because I'm beautiful. So he hit me, and then
Mom was in the bathroom at that time, and
she
Emily's-
walked out with her pants down.
and Emily screamed. So
anyway, and then the police arrive, and then they're just like,
wait, what about before then?
there's nothing before that. Megan, I already told
No, in between
it.
that.
I already told it.
You just said Mom walked out with her pants down.
Yes,
And
and then, oh my gosh.
then you didn't tell any.
You tell it.
I wasn't there. We were getting there at that point. We were on our way.
So anyway, oh, I forget. How am I supposed to remember?
All I can remember is what you told me.
Okay, then tell what I told you.
Okay, so like, what she told me was, on that night, was Mom came out of the bathroom, and he started hitting her, and Emily said, grabbed a paring knife, and said, if you hit her again, then I'm gonna kill you.
He said,
Basically.
don't pull a knife on a grown-up. And then the police, I don't know if they agreed with him or not, but he was lying to them. And so this nice policeman, I don't know your name. You didn't tell me your name. I didn't catch your name. Ooh. I'll catch your name one day. So anyway, like, he was just like, okay, hit me hard as he did, and I was like, no. He was like, come on, and I was like, no. It's like, come on, and I was like, no.
And our mom was saying, like, he's letting you hit you. This is the only time you're gonna be able to hit a policeman.
I was like, never. That's disrespecting the law, by the way. So anyway, like,
She did hit him, though, so.
yeah. And then, I did his makeup for that night, and it was spot on. The cops thought it was real. I should do your makeup like that. It was, like, awesome. But anyway, like, so he gets arrested, and he goes to jail and stuff, and then Mom comes to our house for a few nights. She goes back home.
For work.
Yeah, and that's all I gotta say. And I think she's taking him back.
Yeah, because remember the conversation?
Yeah.
Grandma, you better go ahead and tell them what the conversation was about.
So, like, she changed her profile picture to them, and she dropped charges.
Yeah,
on him.
Poppy, our grandpa, got a call from the person in charge of the case and said, "What do
The
you?"
prosecutor's office.
Yeah, saying like, "What do you want to do with him?" And they also said that she had dropped the charges against him, but he's not going to get out of jail until he's found.
Until the trial.
Yeah.
I bet he's gonna be guilty.
Yeah, of course he is.
And
Ashley probably still has the pictures to prove it.
yeah, she got a new phone. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. I'm nothing against Samsungs, but I'm against the black men. I'm sorry, but I just hate them. I cannot trust them ever.
Not after that.
They're like, oh my gosh, why do you hate me? Are you racist? And I'm like, no. And then after I tell them that, they're like, you are racist.
He would always say that we are like judging him based on his skin color.
And we weren't. And now I'm just, I just hate black men. And Mom told him, if you keep doing this to her, she's going to be afraid of men and she's not going to trust one ever.
I don't trust them at all based on my past relationships, and I've only had 2. I don't
I've
trust
never
anyone.
had a relationship with this one person. Actually, a few people are so nice. This one person was my stalker. Okay, I'm getting off topic, but this is like 2 stories in one, I guess. There's one that was my stalker, and I told him, and he was like, oh my gosh, by who?
Didn't he get like really defensive?
No, that was a different person.
Oh yeah.
And then this other person was like, oh my gosh, he was like, oh fuck, he's in jail. I can't kill him.
Okay, but anyway, how my older sister got the pictures, how our older sister got the pictures was, she actually made up a plan with me and said that she's gonna call child services.
I was mad at them, I don't know why.
And I actually had my iPod on record and went into a room and I kind of lied to her, saying it was nothing. I always have it on like that. And I got the information that Ashley needed. She called and my grandma's like, well, she told my grandma and she was like, do you really want to lose your sister?
And they didn't lose me because she was like really nice about it. She was like, I'm not gonna like take you away from your family. So yeah.
But they did open a case file. So
I think they still have it open.
yeah, probably.
But I'm fine now. Look at my foot.
Yeah.
Any foot fetishes.
And just so you know, I almost did cry in this video.
Yeah. So this other person was just like, okay. So his name is like, he's Canadian. I don't know how to pronounce it. Don't ask me. I don't know how to. He was just like, oh my gosh, by who? And I was like, blah blah blah. He was like, his reaction. I don't have it, but his reaction was like, basically shocked. And why? And then a few other people were just like, oh my gosh, are you okay? This one person is like basically an older brother or something. And this person still likes me, I think. My stalker, not the person. But this other person has a dog, you know, it's just like, oh my gosh, dog. And then I told him and they were like, I hope you're okay, basically. Like, people are nice. You have to meet nice people. All of them are white, don't worry. I got their skin tolerance. One is kind of mixed, but I don't have anything against those people. So, like, if you're offended or triggered watching this video, don't watch this video.
And just so you know, she's okay. And if anything happens, I will find a way to either protect her or I will literally call the cops again.
Okay, bye guys. Have a nice day. Remember, be yourself. Don't let other people tell you who to be, what to do. Bye bye.
Bye. Hope you liked the story time.